Sorry, when you have to take pleasure in the simple things in life, you gotta take pleasure in the simple things in life. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back once again. It is your man, Sacred Hooves. It is a pleasure to be with you with less frame droppage and more action today. I do believe I owe you guys a couple things. I'd like to start off the stop of the stream with this announcement as to what the hey has been going on. I live with internet hogs. It can't be helped. So about that, me, my wife, and my kid, I got an invitation to go up to Maine from where I live in Massachusetts. It's about an 8-hour difference. And, get away from it all. Start a new life and all this, get a chance. We'd be living with her, but she has her own space and we'd have our own space, and cool. So, that's what's, that's part of everything that's been building up for a long time coming, and now we finally have this chance to do it, so we're doing it, and yeah. So, that's what's been going on. That's going to be penned out by the end of the month. I'm finishing out the month strong, in case I get to come back to the state and ever want to go back to this job for some odd reason, or, I just need the job for fun, because, I make money. That aside, key point, I do believe I owe you guys a couple of sections I wanted to do the other day, but some stuff got in the way. So, let's get that stuff out of the way today. Good lord, I do not remember sicking you there. There we go. Time to continue the adventures of Ricky J, Saria, and my dude. And for those that may have forgot where we last happened, please hold. So, last time we got on to this, we came down from Mount Ryoku, and we found ourselves coming up to the Biran Monastery. Upon visiting, we were asked if we could do a simple task just before we take Mi's mother home, aka Ricky J's girl. West Voz Forest was our unfortunate chosen destination, even though I wanted to go over here. We got to the end of this one, and oh, surprise, the Genesis tree is dead. But, surprise, as we grab the egg, this blows up. What could possibly be going wrong? It's only a game about kung fu and magical monsters and, inhuman powers. Speaking of inhuman powers, notice this, wonderful contraption is no longer working. Yeah, be prepared to fight. Oh, by the way, this is another wonderful tip coming in. Just another wonderful reminder from me, the streamer, to you about this game. Death is not disguised. The person he just ran past. The person he's about to touch. The person he's about to see that just fell over. The people we're all going to talk to. Yeah, she can smell the Saru. I don't think you can get beyond farther than that. He seems to be dead. Well, damn, good work, detective. Give this guy a cookie. Oh yeah, they only got one a good 2 lines in it. And then, yeah, it retorts to da-da-da. There is no answer. He seems to be dead. Really? Well, he doesn't seem to be fly fishing. Alright, who's on The Price is right now? Theater and Gimmard. Both need yes. And you. Alright, so we're gonna sick her on Gimmard first because Ricky J can't do garbage. Well, he can, but it's not preferred that he fights the Gimmard because he is fire. Albeit the Gimmard can still do massive damage to him with Flame Tail anyway, even though it's now an upgraded Gimmard. Yeah, it can still straight 200 scoop damage on us, and that's not lovely. Yeah, we'll stick to this combo. Might take him out in one shot. And then, as always, we stick to her wonderful attack. Speaking of wonderful hits, haha, we're wearing an amulet that prevents half the damage. You jerk! Oh, wait till I get my targeting compasses? Ooh, none of y'all gonna do that. So by the way, targeting compass is a tool that you can equip in one of your 3 accessory spots, and this allows you the ability to hit without missing. It's great when you're really mad at things that don't seem to want to take the hint that you're gonna absorb it or it's going down, whether you like it or not. Oh boy. There's that damage. There's that unnullified damage. 143 versus the 81 it was. And there's an absorb. Bravo. Can we get a retort? Negative. Ricky J cannot answer. That's not something you should answer with, my friend. No, it's the next door pimp. Yes, it's me. Dang, man. Yeah, so Songi has a Saru now, and he blew up the monastery, so there's barely anybody here. And now she's asking about my dude, and yeah, he flipped out when Songi's name was mentioned about in this. Well, there's a good reason for coming here. Let's eat. And that's why you always eat before going on an adventure. Speaking of adventures, an adventure in saving money still continues to be a wonderful chore. Yes, I would like to do business, but I'm probably not going to buy crap. Goodbye to that. Nope, nope. I need those. That's right. Crap! Well, this is our first chance to actually upgrade from anything for him body-wise because he's still using the hunting clothes, so... But by the same token, her having more defense evens out overall, but his legs are crap. Even though I have the boots, so it's like, meh. It's a lot of meh. It's 2 scoops of meh. Meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. And I don't really use the elixirs that much, and they're only good for the battle, so while albeit, yes, it's great for boss battles and everything, if you got the right gear, you don't really have much of a concern from the bosses. It's just a matter of you DPS them down, and you have yourself a nice night. By the way, do not sell this. You need to wear it when you go back to Rim Helm. Please remember this. Please. If you're trying to 100% this thing, please remember this. Now, the only other great thing we could possibly do is buy ourselves... I mean, we already have that one. So, the only other thing we could really use is that one for later purposes. But, if we really need anything, it would be... No, we got that. We got 5 of those. Could use a hearing flower. That would make life cool. Nah. We're copacetic. Gotta save room for my dude. But we can't even upgrade till where? Can we upgrade him? Oh yeah, after this BS. Oh, by the way, before we pick him up, unless you want to sit there and grind out the whole group all together, do this now. You a-hole. I was gonna say do this now, but... Sorry, lost in concentration. Fighting gimmers with fire is just obnoxious. Alright. Meh. Come on, me. You know what? Fluff it. When you have no other options, fight fire with fire. See who wins. I won that exchange, that's for sure. Because you didn't block any of that time, now did you? Jerk. Come on, 265. Or at least 200. Show me 200. I can take 205. Hey, that's what's up. So that puts Gimmert at what, 4? Yeah. You know what? Fluff you. You can eat a second one for all the tailfires I got at the beginning of the game. Every single one. And please don't dupe me with the 210 crap. Please be higher damage than that. Oh, that really happened. Joke's on you, Sacred. We're gonna go up 12 points of damage, just so you're a jerk. Not as bad as Ricky J about to level on the next beatdown. Which, quite frankly, completely necessary that he levels before we go to the forest. At least to level 8. One person to 8. Another person on their way to 7 or on their way to 8 is fine. If you can get someone to 9 in the forest, preferred. But the whole idea is my dude needs to at least be a 6 or 7. Now then, you'll notice why I'm fighting separate with him, and that is because you get a little bit more experience per missing member, which again, as I explained in the first video, which is known as Knockout Roulette. Basically, the running joke is you rotate knockouts with people, and you just collect throughs that way. Does it always work? No, so don't always try it. Thus said, though, it can lead to some hilarious and funny moments that end up leading you to actually succeeding, and or just combos you don't imagine ever happening because your people go out of turn order because their levels get so janked up. Or you forget who's wearing what accessory, so they just pummel a living peacock out of everything, and the enemy doesn't have a chance to even know what you were thinking because you're laughing too. You're not really taking that much damage from, well, he's obviously weak to wind. That is no joke there. I'll keep her on reserve because I want her fresh so she can always just drop her combo when she gets into battle. Well, later in the game, she'll just be able to drop rushing gales like nobody's business. So she'll just constantly be DPS, 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 DPS. With Ricky J, it's more of you got to figure out what works best in the situation all of the moment. When he gets stronger and meta gets stronger, his fire moves are better then, which is awesome, because then he'll start doing the better damage once you get towards the later half of the game, which is really cool. But the beginning, Ricky is just going to let you down a lot, so make sure to take care of him equipment-wise. Again, expect her to be a weak pickle. If somehow she manages to get above him, it's only because her gear is less expensive and easier to collect. Also, with the fact that you can equip her with like other things to assist her with like overall AP accrual, her life, simple little things to make a difference. Meanwhile, this guy can't even do dunk for what I want. Well, I got what I need now, but even with the stupid occurring ivory book. Fudge. I forgot. We don't get run down by Master Teacher again until we actually see everybody in the stupid place. So, one person I forgot about, Maya. May's mother. Boop-a-da-boop. Cutscene-ish. Nah, just words. And that's where you get the reminder that, maybe let's go that way instead and stop trying to deal with it here. That's what I love about RPGs is, whenever you get to an event like, it's blocked off by certain places that, getting shrouded by this one thing, or, you're all about surviving this one thing, and you have to go through this one section to get rid of it, then you move on, you get stuck in it again. I don't know why, that's just an interesting element to me. And this is going to be a pain in the arse to do another beatdown with, but we got this covered. Keep that to yourself. I'm beyond eating that. Thank you, sir. Oh yeah. We're gonna. You took it. And now I have a message for your friend if he'll take it all. Although, whoa. Again, if you can do the right packets of damage with Ricky, he's amazing. He can do the damage that Zarya does, but he has got to waste nearly all his SP to put in almost half that effort sometimes. Not a bad trade-off, but again, you need to know which moves to use when, and who has the right weaknesses. Gonna eat real quick, get that HP and MP back, and then I'm gonna go pick up my dude and take a walk in the woods. Take a walk in the woods. Take a walk in the woods. Oh, go away. I'm literally going to be fighting you guys in like a half hour, hour tops. Pee off. Again, you could just be a total jerk, but it just wraps you back around till you agree. So, being nice is the quickest and easiest way to get through this game. This is not a game where you get friendship off of being a dick. You want to get stuff for being a D? I suggest going and playing Infamous. That will definitely reward you. In a slow-moving RPG type, free-roaming style, sort of way. For however you act. Well, hey, what's another good game that does it that way? Fluff. Hold on. Fable. That's a series. Alright, let's talk about my dude once again and how he just does not have any good attacks out at the gate. I feel like I bring this up every time. But it's just a constant thing. It's just... From the let-go, he's sort of... to use because he just doesn't really have attacks. It's just because he doesn't have a lot of agility. He's not meant to be fast. He's just meant to be there and be like, hi, I'm going to be the kicking puppet that you'll use. And then we'll just sick her Twin Tomb and just recheck to see that we have all the threes. And once again, a reminder, learning all your arts is important. Once I have them all before the special moment of necessity of why, I will show you them all again on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I have Guillotine, Back Punch, Iron Head, Flying Knee. How did I miss you? Batter up. So, it's better to build up your stamina and just spirit every time you go into combat and you're gonna combat before the next move, just because you'll have all that extra time to be like, hey, look at all the damage I absorbed just to do this. And trust me, those moves will be worth it because you never know when the boss will come out of nowhere and be like, oh, hey, surprise, remember when you thought you were gonna live? No. And it dumps its ultimate on you in the middle of the beginning of the fight. In the middle of the beginning. That made so much sense. 50 points to Gryffindor, please. That sounded like a good one. Please excuse streamer. He not know how to talk. You entertaining nothing, my friend. Trust me. So, The difference between the East and the West is the West had a special sort of thing called a grass bridge. And you got fertilizer to make it grow, and it had its usefulness. In the East, there's glass grass. Yeah, I wanted to make sure everyone heard that one and give it a minute to sit in. Let's just repeat that word one more time, because those two sounded like a complete oxymoron that you never want to hear together ever again. And I unfortunately hate to bless your eardrums with this, but grass glass. You jerk. Too bad I'm wearing the deep sea bracelet, so that just half that, so I'm prepared for my guy. Yeah, fun fact, you want to keep a deep sea bracelet on, or a deep sea pendant, or whatever it's called, on Ricky J at all times. Again, that's my character's name, just his real name's Vaughn. My apologies, it just runs away. But yeah, he needs to have water protection on at all times, especially what's coming up. He needs water protection. He don't got his water wings, he gonna drown. Pretty hard. Club and Surreal-wise. Ooh! So that puts him at 5, right? Word! So now I just gotta get him to 6. Cause yeah, 5 he has almost the right amount of HP. 6 will give him a great amount of HP. And the decent amount of attack and defense that we need to actually use him for combat. That's not the right way to go. That is necessary. I wish it wasn't so in this game, but unfortunately combat is probably one of the most necessary things in Legaia for basic overall everything. Like, you want to get the most gold, you gotta do some combat. You want to get the most efficient gear, you need to do some combat, or you need to do some side items and get some points, and then that's done by doing combat. Or there is a fishing option, but it's not always worth it to fish. Pro tip of the day. And my favorite FU combo. Just because it's a combo that nobody expects to actually work and hit things, and it hits things. Probably more suddenly than this. It's not my favorite of his. 271. Hats to you, madame. Hey, that just saves some distance. Thank you for coming to your appointment. Two scoops. And if you caught the other kick, you would have gone down. Guaranteed. Couple sit-down punches. Excuse me. I'm new 1215. Thank you. Sit down. You tell him. He's fine for now. He's actually the highest, so I need him to drop a little bit, so... Yeah. Yeah. Will be nice. RJ kicking his way to victory. Okay. Alright, so he has Gazam. She does not have Gazam. He does not dump points whatsoever. I promise he'll become more useful. It just takes him forever to get there. So when you finally get like an agility bracelet or something, give it to him. And the other thing is obviously give him speed potions. You know, when you get speed. Not elixir. Water. When you get the speed waters, give it to him. He needs it the most whatsoever. And I believe we dumped 2 scoops directly on top of you last time. So let's see what we can do about conquering you again with these 2. Oof. And the return. Sorry, I'm not to be outdone. She mad. Aw, we didn't have enough to do it, so it flipped off to whatever was left. So that's the thing about doing the combo plays if you don't have the energy to do it. But it sees a combo in some way, shape, or form towards the end at all, it will go with whatever the correct combo is at the end and just be do-do-do-do. Weed hammer. Oh, excuse me, it's not glass, it's crystal grass. Yes, possesses. else possesses. Fluffy. We'll still take it out. 1-to-1 ratio. 1-to-2 ratio, depends on how the attack goes. Yeah, that's how that performance was, my friend. Piss. Oh, I forgot they had half lows in their attacks. Oh, lordy. Yep. So that put her in a good place. That leaves Ricky J in a decent place still, I believe. Yeah, it'll be 9 before we get there. Especially with the fact we're doing almost now, and then he'll be 6. It might be 7. So we might actually be okay. I don't know. We'll see how the dice land. Wrong turn. And that's a combat. Fluff. That's okay. It's not okay. That's the weakest amount of experience in here. Bye. Now, if it was 2 Twin Tombs and the mushroom, cool. 2 mushrooms and anything, beat it. That is not experience to stick around for. Oh, this gathering water's here for coming for, though. Speaking of, this would go to you for weakest overall defense. Certain things you should balance out. At least I believe in a balanced team that can still pull their weight all around equally and efficiently. By the way, just to point out something funny, I don't know, maybe this might be a clue, a hint, or something, but my dude seems to have almost double Saria's magic. And just about the same as Ricky J's. In half the amount of time. Premonitions? Oh no. One thing. Two thing. It's moments like these that you look at the enemy and wonder, am I that mean? Because the answer is yes all the way around, no matter how you swing it. Somebody catching something. Again, sometimes it's more important to run and conserve what you have. Depending on the layout of the enemies, you might not have the right setup for what you're trying to do, especially if you're trying to get experience or something like that. And hey, a weapon. It'll be something, even though that's gonna mean nothing in the next combat, let me tell you now. Hmm. Be more worth it if two Gazams showed up at this point. I can't do that. Oh crap. Oh well. That's my dude's fault for not having fallen P at the right time. Yeah, I need you to heal, so. And if they live, we'll see what happens. If they live. Bzz, bzz. It's one of the reasons I really rather like magic in this game. Well, who knows? We might be able to pull this off. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it sure the fudge ain't likely. Heard. You don't want to let me go peaceably? Fine, my friend. Forget you and your buddy. When things don't agree with you, beat it the flip out of the way. Beautiful concept. Very important. Save before this fight. I cannot stress this enough. Save before this fight. This is one of several fights in the game. Well, most of them aren't supposed to be this way, but this is where the fights start to really show you the unkindness that the game is gonna take on you really fast. Fortunately, I have sort of an open easy counter that works to start, depending on how it goes. This all depends on the boss and how everything plays. By the way, do not forget about this. Ooh. Let's talk Vigoro. Vigoro has, and I crap you not, 1000 HP. I think it's anywhere between 800 to 1000 HP. Please hold for accusation. As I cannot stress how much this boss hurts. Alright, they were pretty tame for the opening, so that's not too rough. It still doesn't change nothing, though. Alright. Crap, I really wish I didn't look. 1,280 HP apiece. So in total, you're fighting a boss that has almost 3,500 HP. The last boss had nearly 1,000. Let's begin the surgery, shall we? Yeah, you thought theaters was bad. That's disgusting. Disgusting. Alright. Desperate times, desperate measures. Jerkweed. Oh, so I think we done about 500 for the first one. I think. Poisoned both of them, so that's... See how much practice this has been put into. Got buckled back. I think it's time to bring it home and see how weak he really is. Meanwhile, switch healers, have him spirit. And she's gonna get rammed all the way overwards. Oh, no. So that actually checks out copaesthetically, because that shared the balance of the damage I needed. Allowing me to see and poke if Vigoro B is on his way out the door. Survey says yes. Unfortunately, we did not get an absorb. That's fine, though. He's down. That's all that matters. So now we play the bye-bye game. We sit there and just make him go bye-bye. Come on. You're just one person to focus on about now, and that's all that matters. When all else fails, go clubbing. Unnecessary. You blocked one of them, you A. Signing off his defeat a little bit early here, but maybe we'll get lucky and Ricky J can land the blow that counts. This wasn't really too bad of a boss fight, actually. I managed to tame it off. Ooh! Mmm! And you thought Ricky J could hop rocks. That guy just Jesused over the mountain. And ta-da! Oh. So, once you clear the final Genesis tree of the area, this happens. Every Genesis tree powers up in the area, signifying that they recognize each other and their strengths, and they shine their strength as one to open the path. gonna do a lot of catching up. I'll just let the text explain. Alright, so we have the mission, the plan, the motivation, the direction, just not the equipment. My lord, not the equipment. Let's start with the first contestant on The Price is Right here. Whew. First of all, you'll get one in there. Don't. You'll get one soon. Don't. Obvious. Has a need, but we need somebody else too. Unfortunately, I'd hate to do this, but all those leaves are going kapoosh. Even though it won't even, it's gonna add up enough to what I want, but not what I need. What I need is to get out the Iron Man seals. I need the Iron Man boots. Definitely the boots. The boots, without a question, are the number one thing on my list to need. The seal would be great, because it would give me more magical power. But that's not my main goal right now. I need DPS. And legs and weapons do that for you. Because when you upgrade your legs and the armor, it's obviously going to get, stronger. Because you're using a stronger piece of equipment. So when your legs get more protection, they get more damage. So using that in a combination with your weapon and your Saru getting stronger, that's how you increase your overall damage tactics in doing the most possible damage to the enemy that is in front of you. Now then, let's talk about getting everybody all set for hell. Which might as well be the name of our next destination. Let's talk about hell. Everyone needs to get to at least 10. The exception of my dude, needs to be 8 or 9. That is your only baseline. I mean, he did fine as a 6. Ricky carrying as a 9. Sorry, it was a great as an 8, because we had the great rotation going. If you can get a good rotation going, you can do it at a lower level. But You got two problems coming up ahead, and I will save them for when they arrive there at the point in time. For now, don't waste any of your magic. You gotta conserve what magic you got for later. Purposely. As you can see, you're taking a little less damage here now. Yeah, you're not going to damage him much anymore. You get upgraded. And got shoes. Nope, let's put you back to what you were. You are a cyclone that dips into hurricane. You're still up to there. Yeah, Tempest Break. Rushing Gale's the one before Tempest Break, though. But yeah, nonetheless, this is gonna be interesting. Boom. 1 point shy of a magic number. Ha ha. Meh. Eat those feet. Yeah, you tried blocking him and he still gave you something. You know what? You guys figure it out. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. Go nuts. A little extra peace. Nothing like forced entry to say hello. So, just a loving recap for everybody that just joined us for the first time, or just wondering what the heck. Welcome to Legend of Legaia. We're about to do our final first area station. The first area's final station. We started our journey in Rem Elm. We awakened one Genesis tree, stopped at the Hunter's Spring, braved the castle. You know, came down one side of the mountain, went up one side of the mountain the other way, came back around. Now we're fated after going to the monastery, clearing out the two forests. Taboom. Pardon me one moment, I gotta take care of one brief thing, and then we're gonna dive right into this sucker. My apologies, I had to go deal with something real fast, and it was concerning with the fact that I dropped frames all of a sudden. It's now stable and all set, and we are gonna get back to this. My apologies. Presenting hell. This is not literal hell, but it might as well be the next best thing to it. Alright, so, what eats about this place? You have every possible combination of new crap coming at you. 1. Le 2 is gonna hurt like a freight train. And you're probably not gonna want to do a lot of the fights. But I gotta reassure you, it is so worth your effort. Even when they flip you the finger, and you're only gonna do the bare minimum of damage to them. To fight every battle efficiently. Because you're gonna take a lot of damage like that. First and foremost, always have 2 people gang on Zenyor. Do not ever leave Zenyor open with Nada going after him. It's how you get to Dad in the face. Secondly, make sure he gets a theater. My dude needs theater. My dude needs Vera. Zenyor's a great complimentary backup. Try not to do this while you're doing it. Because I just literally rained 2 scoops everywhere on everybody. Here you go. You can get a helping. You can get actually, you know what? Take extra helpings. 2 for you, 2 for you, and sit down and eat it. Now as for 2 scoops of what? Use your imagination. It could be 2 scoops of anything. 2 scoops of peas, 2 scoops of carrots, 2 scoops of soft mash that your mom makes during dinner time on Sunday. 2 scoops of dog barking in your ear because you know he knows you don't like it because he's in trouble. You're gonna get triple teamed. F everything at this point. I'm gonna hit him with the hardest I can hit with. What's a worse combination than Cyclone Hurricane? Herd. I can't do that one? Fuck! Oh, cause that's 3. And then technically that's 2. Oh, so I only have 6 piece. That's why that's so effective. Oh, yo. Let's turn this one around. Okay, I got something for him. I mean, it's not going to be pleasant, but it's never pleasant for anybody. I think I got Zenyor this time in the bag. There's the Hurricane, right into cross kick. So see, again, this is what it's about when it comes to combat. You gotta waste the SP in order to put out the damage. Ricky has to waste his SP in order to do sustainable damage, versus Saria only has to waste that one move to do instantaneous damage. And that's just it. She just does damage. I did damage, guys. Yay! I don't have any other way to explain it. She just does damage. Speaking of damage dealing, pro tip, for those that do not have ivory books, even the person that has the ivory book, which will increase magical curl, always finish and or go for a weakened Saru with nothing but the power of the Rasaru Fisticuff. The final blow being Rasaru increases your chance of getting the absorption. Doing it so it's just near its death also increases the chance of absorption. And this is the best damn point waster ever. My dude just got the ability to dunk it on everybody. Hey, I love that leaf for now. Even better. So next time we get into combat, I don't even need to power up for this one. We're just gonna attack whoever it is with it. You're on The Price is Right. And the price is right for you. Let me tell you, this price is right for you. Oh yeah. You want to talk... You thought Tornado Flame took the Saru to somebody's face. Tornado Flame does not take the people's face off like a Saru. Thunder Punch gets in there and grabs their face off. Yeah, you dump 200 points of damage to something that is thunder-based. Thunder-based. Poop. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you mad about the fact that I shocked you? Putting that down and sit down. Dang it. Gotta give him the ivory book for a little bit. Well, that's Saria. She was an 8, so she's now a 9. My dude's at a 7. It's coming together, just slower than Flip. Because I'm slower than Flip. Heard, what are we doing here? That's right. Nope, I needed that too. Alright, 15. Don't even want to talk about it. About another 15. But yeah. An extreme level of do not want to talk about that. Like a... Yeah. That's her crawl to 10, and he's been on the crawl to 10 for a while because he had the head jump from when she got knocked out during the what fight was it? Korriban fight. Alrighty. Yeah, as you can see, this team, savage. Absolutely savage. But you gotta play your cards correctly. Speaking of playing it correctly, going after Zenyor again to Scooper team with the hopes of picking up Theater off the rebound of dumping Thunder Punch into the Saru combo. Because this time, the Saru will be the thing that gets him in the end. Meanwhile, RJ over here is going to dump something I just saw something I don't have, and I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Alright, where is it? 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 Here it is. Where is the combo? Just so I know how to done. Oh, that's because that's over. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am missing one. There it is. Let me see if I can follow that off something wonderful. Not particularly, but can I drop it into something? Ha. Nope. Yep, I can just do this. I can't believe I forgot about this combo. No, don't automate. I already have her in place. Please follow that the correct way. Then when he levels, I'll get a second piece, so that would be an even more deadly combination. Yo, why are you gonna mess with him? Go mess with the target that's coming to you. See, what isn't even ready for him to come at you? Alright, so the only move we need left is Zenua for somebody. Doesn't matter who, it would have to be just somebody, because there'll be other chances for Zenua to cross the game. It's just for now, for like one person. Hopefully this guy. Just lock it in. If you can make it off the first floor, you're gonna do alright on the second floor. But I can't make promises there. It all depends on how much you fight, you win, and you spend. Your fighting will tell you how much you're gonna live, because it will tell you how much you're gonna have left. And then just how much you're spending, like your items and or your money to go get items. Or flipping. Pick a reason that would just keep holding you back because you're leaving to go back that way, to come back through again. No, you gotta get off the first floor in order to do better off as soon as possible. With whatever you come in with as high amount of stuff as you can come in with. I mean, yeah, I'm getting experience as I go, and I still have some things I could use in order to benefit myself. Like, I do have, where did it get off to? There we go. And this too. That as well. I mean, Worst case scenario, I can dump that, but I'm saving that for something. Did I power up? Yes, I did. Where did I want to go with this? Back to Old Faithful. He just did the job. Zen was gonna be dead anyway. Yeah, Zen was dead. I'm not even trying, it's the sad part. Well, I am and I ain't. I'll say it like that. My apologies, the thought process is going wee. Nope. Oh, I cannot wait to get to the next floor. Welcome to level 2. Your battle knife has nothing on my short sword. Probably should have saved after that boss fight, but you know, YOLO. That's not too bad, and he's just 4,300 on the nose. Frick, my dude. Yeah, that's a nice sword, isn't it? Very nice sword. You know, I'm actually jealous. I would actually love a short sword like that. Like, they're calling that a short sword? Dude, that looks like an oversized, illegal freaking pocket knife. Like the pocket knife from hell. Like, Jason and Freddy would fight over that knife. Knife no way in hell had any actual power though. I mean, we're fighting a fire cerute, so what the flip roll up there. Block him out, 2 screens. You jerk. Booze. Trust me, man. Wish you could go for booze after this. Yeah, they're all cool. Shell elixir would be useful for Sanji's battle. There he is. Whoo! Let me cry a little. Like, nah, that's scary. What in the world gives you the right to do that to somebody? Dang, bro. You gotta save his A. He ain't gonna make it. Yeah, see? Oko, almost. Well, several one-hits. A one-person, one-turn KO. OP attack! I don't want to hear money. I want to hear it swallowed. P word. Nothing's more disappointing than the sound of that thing stupidly healing on you. Because that's when you get so upset that you don't even care. You're not even upset. You're just like, really? I'm done. I don't even know what level it is, but I'm just done. So you know what? Let me just reach right deep inside my cockles of my heart and pull this right out from me to flipping you. And you're still not in the Saru. How much did you heal for, you jerk? Enough to cover that damage. Like, bro, some of us got lives. I gotta go to sleep. I don't got time to keep dropping 2 scoops. Tell you this much though, I'm not taking it off Thunder Punch now. You earned it. Death by TP. You earned some of this punch, buddy. My fist, your face. Oh, you didn't do it this turn. Too bad for you, you should have. Mine. Heard. Pionix. what a phoenix is. It's the thing that saves you from the games. You two suckers. Dead. Or just barely alive. Boost. Boost. Dead. What the flip, dude? 58 exact damage? You're a cheeseball. Whatever. You're assuming too much out of this. You think I need Ricky to do anything. Wrong, buddy. I don't need Ricky to stay alive to do this. I got all the A-whooping power I need right in these 2 scoops coming up your alley. Yo, could you not gank up on the girl? Which will never punishment lesson. How nice of you. Die. So say please remember it's flying, people. They deserve it. I mean, in the overall, it only does, like, what's it close the gap by? Not even a lot to make the difference. Except for my dude. Yeah, I'll pick his ass up all the way. Every last goodie counts. I should have all the bodies from this area minus 1. Yes, this was the right to check. Yep. Heard. Wasn't concerned about that one. Just this one. See? Yep, we're good. You're gonna stop me. Thank you. Damn it, I did go the wrong way. Welcome to your butt whooping 101. He hurts. In case you didn't figure this out, Sanji hurts. Bad. He's in your way to dinner. Yay. Holy crap. Yeah, this fight's unforgiving. And it's an early fight, which is even sadder. But, with that savage butt whooping, unfortunately, I have to put this down because I do need to go get some sleep. It is almost 2 in the afternoon, and I still work a night job at the moment. But I do enjoy doing this, and I do love, everyone who's watching and enjoying. If you do like this, obviously, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, all that fun crap. If you're on Twitch, please just follow. Awesome. Appreciate it. We'll try to